Yes, when the sign used to be up, they had, I think, 8 of them across the bar.
He can spell.
Yeah, it's spelled wrong.
Barney, you all know where this is? Barney's Beanery?
Barney of Barney's Beanery.
Yeah,
Like,
it used to be a homophobic bar, and they would not let Asians in. Yeah.
Hey.
He had 8 of those signs around the beanery.
He's very proud of it.
Yeah, and there's, this picture is actually from 1964. There was an article in Life magazine about the emergence, another story about the emergence of gays.
They have new owners,
Yeah.
and they've apologized to them for, you know, you don't have to boycott a ticket, Barney's Beanery.
Yeah, it's shocking when you bring it back, yeah. And I don't know, what is this picture from?
That might be the
Gayans? There were these Gayans in Griffith Park, which are part of the LAvender or Bians of the counterculture movement in the late 60s, and several local people from the more radical perspective of the movement, the Liberation Front organized some of the like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of these, but these were the more live and let live, express yourself openly and freely, and this was a demonstration or event that they had annually for several years in the late 60s, early 70s in Griffith Park. And they describe like the police kind of standing out on the perimeter and just like shaking their heads. And,
Do you mind describing the pictures on this one?
oh yeah, you got
the
that
original.
one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on this card, we wanted to do an emotional response, like, despite this, you know, we survived, we, you know, persevered, sort of thing. On that one, on the left is Gladys Bentley. Yeah, here. Gladys Bentley was a male impersonator, was really big in New York in like the early 1900s, and then came and lived out here in Los Angeles and performed in lesbian bars and all throughout Central Avenue, which was a big jazz scene in Los Angeles. And it's a really cool picture of her.
So what was her name again?
Gladys Bentley. Which is a cool name too, I
Yeah,
think. I love that name.
And she married a white woman in New Jersey.
She
And then she went
later.
straight.
See, that
That is interesting though, because she went through like hormone therapy.
oh, really?
Like she was female hormone.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people did stuff like that, right? And the cute boy on the right was on the cover of Physique Pictorial, I don't know when, in the 50s probably.
Yeah, 53.
And I don't know if you want
That was
to
a
do your little history thing.
Physique Pictorial was one of the first physique magazines, which is nude males in print, and Bob Miser was the creator of it. And he actually did this in his mother's home. He was a aspiring photographer, and his mother, against her more homophobic view of the world, was so proud that her son had started his own business. And so for 40 or 50 years, he started in 45, I think, publication started. And he had these, you know, handsome men who came here wanting to be stars in Hollywood and would pay them. And he started doing headshots, basically, or body shots to get into movies. And he started selling them, and then he saw that there was a demand for this. And he himself was gay, and he turned it into, you know, an early pornographic magazine. And he was thrown in jail, and this is a story that repeats itself all the time. The Postal Service refused to deliver the magazine, which they did on many, many of the publications in the movement. And he actually prevailed in challenging the court and the Postal Service and on First Amendment grounds. So it was another, you know, first in the community, and another story here in LA.